do robotic legs at about mid thigh.
Mid-thigh? You wouldn't even do your whole leg?
No, all the way down, from here down.
You're
Get
so,
to the important part.
you're so bad at this.
Yeah.
No.
Mechanical penis.
No.
Welcome back, party people.
On that note,
We're here.
we're back.
Special edition of Watch Along. We're doing a Watch Along, obviously. Resident Evil Extinction, the third one.
Oh, we're watching along in that movie?
We're watching along in with that movie.
I'm Scott.
I'm Jake.
I'm also Scott.
I'm Nick.
We got Nick here today. Wait a minute. I don't think you did that right. I'm Nick. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Dan.
I'm cool, Dan.
I'm Real Bear. Okay, I think we got our bases covered. Special guest star Nick here today.
Yeah.
At least one of them.
At least one Nick.
We will be doing Resident Evil Extinction.
The best Nick.
Best Nick?
Arguably.
Arguably. So we'll just hop right in after that lengthy cyborgification conversation. So to sync this audio track up to your copy of Resident Evil Extinction, the third one in the Resident Evil franchise, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Resident Evil 3 at the 28-second mark when the Constantine logo fades into the umbrella logo.
Yeah.
Simply restart this audio track and you will be all sanctified up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Resident Evil 3 at the 28-second mark when the Constantine logo fades into the umbrella logo, restart this audio track and you will be all good to go. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back.
Kind of
Screen
stumbled
jam.
over
Huh?
that word umbrella a little bit, didn't you?
It's a long word. Could be right.
Full screen.
I'm not used to hitting so many consonants or whatever. I'm not some sort of English doctor, so.
So many vowels and consonants.
Wait a minute, isn't this how the last one started?
No.
And the first one?
No.
Isn't this how the first one started?
Oh, oh, no.
We get some nips.
This is how the first one started.
Yeah, at this point, she was such a big star, she was writing her own fucking checks. I'm not doing any nudity.
Yeah, I know. I hate her.
Oh, I'd love a director's cut. Just like some Schneider 25 dong drops.
You want Milla Jovovich to drop dong?
No, everybody else. But sure. I'm into that.
No.
Lady boy! Huh?
You can make it fair. We can have some dog drops as long as she goes full front.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Nemesis.
did in the first movie. I've got.
Barely.
I'd like to see the Nemesis drop
Focus
some
there.
dong to be real. I'm curious. What's he hiding under that trench coat?
Not much.
You'd think it'd be huge. But no.
She kind of looks
Probably
like
spiky.
Taylor Swift.
It's barbed.
A little bit, right? No, just me?
Taylor Swift's she's got that smoosh face thing going.
Hey, you think I'd like her more?
Taylor Swift's way hotter than her.
Oh, completely disagree.
Okay, agreed to fight.
A young Taylor Swift versus a young Milla Jovovich.
Jovovich would kick Taylor Swift's ass.
I don't know.
It's hard to say. Yeah, she does a lot of stage performing. I don't know how much dancing she does while singing, but that's like a lot of cardio.
I've never seen an actual stage performance, but if Lizzo can do it, it couldn't be that hard.
Yeah, but the fact
Lizzo-
that she should at minimum know how to take a
Lizzo
ball.
would kick the shit out of both of us.
Yeah,
don't
so
you
that's
want
exactly what I was going to say.
But stage performance, let's be real. When do they do that? Once a week? Once every other week? How many concerts are they doing in a year? Will she do like a dozen? Give me a break.
Concert every week at least.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you turn mine down?
Nope.
Sure.
Louder, you say.
I'm 2. I'm 1. I'm sorry.
Nobody's won.
Okay, I'm whatever I am. Jesus Christ, that hurt my ear.
I didn't tweak with any
You
of
get
them.
anything?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I said. I think it should be up a third. It should be.
I
up-
put them all to the same one.
Okay.
They're all about a third.
See, she could be showing her titties right now. But no. I'm a serious actress.
Well, she is at this point.
No, she's not.
She's never been, she never will be.
She's never
well,
done
the
any
most serious
serious
role she's
roles
ever
except
done
for
was she
Fifth
was
Element.
Joan of Arc.
If she was, I do not remember.
Oh,
She's
so
never
much
done
nudity
anything
in Joan
good
of Arc.
except for Fifth Element. I stand by my statement.
Fifth Element was good.
What was?
I enjoyed the Resident Evil movies. Like I said, I'm pretty sure she was Joan of Arc in something.
She absolutely was in Joan of Arc.
Her, Lily Sobieski, and some punk rock girl from Bill and Ted. Apparently, she's like a punk rock singer in that
All
movie.
right. What kind of hospital is this?
But I still don't think she did anything good.
Did she just keep going any? Oh, she turned around. Okay. There's no line in the floor where the blade came through.
Fucked.
Yeah, she should have picked up one of the parts of the chair and carried it in front of her, apparently.
Or just ducked.
She would not die that quickly.
Well, it depends on what veins it hits.
Because there's got to be that stuff that goes to your legs, right? Imagine if you hit one of those.
Artery?
Yeah, but not in the leg, like where it goes down to the leg.
No, because it follows your spine.
Maybe she got hit in the spine. Bled out quick. This is stupid.
No, she remained standing too long to have gotten hit in the spine.
Spifida.
Like, if you destroyed the spine with a projectile like that, you wouldn't hold your stomach and look down, you'd collapse because everything below where the spine was destroyed would just cease working.
Feels like there's got to be a better way.
Better way, better way.
I like how these guys wear armor too.
No.
What?
Damn it. I'm
Just
singing
more-
some Biggie.
Is this more your grandpa music? This seems like a waste. So you're telling me every one of these guys could have their own Milla Jovovich
They
wife or
probably
whatever?
do.
Okay, two. And they just keep throwing them out here in a hole? What's the point? How are you going to repopulate that way? I would have knocked them all up.
And then killed him.
Well, no. How do you repopulate that way? And it attracts zombies. Desert zombies.
Why don't they have someone out here with just like sharp spears, just like stabbing them in the head with bullets?
I'm on zombie duty today.
One of
Yeah,
those fucking
flamethrower.
air guns they used to take out cows.
Because a sharp stick doesn't need any of that stuff. It just needs a strong pair of hands. Or all those other things. But I guess if they're cloning people and elevating them to the
Probably a lot of chemicals.
a lot of something.
Stuff you could set on fire.
Fire would work.
They'd burn so long it would stink even worse.
I like the stick idea. It's very low tech. It's hard to fuck up a stick. I think ran out of sticks. Oh, we have our clones. Clone the fucking stick.
That's what I was about to say, yeah.
Why would lakes and rivers dry up?
I can't hear the talking. Is that just words? Wasn't even talking?
Yeah,
No,
it
it
was
was
her
talking.
narrating.
I didn't hear any of
It
that.
was all through the left shoulder.
Oh, I probably got the wrong headphones on again. God damn it.
Huh. I heard it all in... Oh, yeah, you do.
I'm sick of this left channel bullshit.
Well, technically these earbuds are not stereo.
Yeah, mono or whatever.
Same to both, so
Do I just have fancy headphones? See, I'm not hearing that.
Not hearing it at all. It's funny.
Did you unplug it?
I can hear the music and the motorcycle.
that was you. This one.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you
you
sticking
get
it all the way in?
It's all the way in.
All right, check that end.
Okay, so I'm hearing it from both ears. That's weird.
Yeah. I hear both ears.
Yeah.
Plug it into a different channel.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh god, that was so loud.
I turn them all to the same.
And make sure that it's on. You hear walking?
I can hear walking and electrical noises.
Alright. That's all there is.
Burn 'em.
Yes.
Fucking mutt.
Fire solves a lot of problems.
Tricky zombies. Blam, 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 blam.
I don't believe you.
So this isn't one of the clones. This is the real Jovovich.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yes. This is the one they rescued at the end of the second movie.
Okay. A lot's happened since the second movie.
She's also a clone.
Well, she might have been healed. She might be a clone. All we know is she was in a test tube thingy at the end of the last movie, and they rescued her.
Blam, 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 blam. Zombie baby. I'm so sick of this zombie bullshit. Sucker.
Why do I keep watching these movies?
I'm gonna drop you too.
I like her shorts.
Everyone's will keep bringing up how much they want to do the Fifth Element Part 2, which I think would be funny. I made a joke, it's like Sixth Element, and you just have to come up with something new.
So it would be her kid, obviously.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis, dead, because nobody wants to deal with it.
Well, also, he has really severe health issues.
Oh, dementia or something, right?
Yeah.
So he's dead. Oh, DA Jim. Oh, here we go. The CGI, whole thing.
CGI who?
Corbin Dallas.
No, just get Bruce Willis's daughter to play Bruce Willis.
Oh, rumor?
Yeah. Perfect. She looks exactly like him. Shave her head.
Oh, it'd be funny if they got Rumor to play the older daughter and her kid to play the younger one.
Okay. I like the music. Woohoo! Whoopie doo! Woohoo! Let them loose. It's one more dog.
It was Rumor who was in House Bunny, right?
I don't even remember.
One of his daughters was in House Bunny.
Yeah, she plays one of the freaks.
Well, so did Kat Dennings and fucking Emma Stone.
I'm just saying.
Some of the most attractive actresses in Hollywood also played some of the freaks.
Some of the largest titties in Hollywood.
Even if she didn't have big tits, her coloring would still kind of draw me. Big lips.
I don't even remember what she looks like.
You ever watched Thor
we're
movies?
talking about Kat Dennings and Emma Stone.
Oh, Kat Dennings.
Rumor is giant chin.
She's got, like a Bruce. Well, Demi Moore's got a pretty strong chin, too.
Oh, she's got a bigger, stronger chin than either of them.
Yes. She got the chins from both.
Yeah.
Compounded chins.
It was an additive process, not like a combination that you divide by half.
Just add 2 pluses.
Yeah, that's quite a face.
That's like the weapon selection table from Warframe, where you like start a character.
I want the dual knives.
Yeah.
I want all of them. Thank you.
Well, I mean, she got knocked out and captured.
She should could go for that buccal fat removal.
Oh,
The ones that need the jaw.
No, she doesn't have buccal fat. That's why she has got the gaunt cheeks.
She needs
You're
a
talking
jaw,
about like
a jaw thinning, yeah.
She has to go to South Korea and get her jaw fucking
Shaved.
Oh, have you seen? It's like a plastic surgeon who has an entire pillar of like literally hundreds and hundreds of shaven jaws.
No.
It's disgusting.
Look, if she shaved her head, Bruce Willis, then
Alright.
I think they'll just bring it back CGI. I'm going to go with that.
Have her do the acting, CGI his face over it because it
okay.
already like matches.
I already like that. It's like the hologram Michael Jackson or whatever.
Yeah. Or they hired his secret adult black son to dance as him, and then they pretended it was a hologram.
How did you get him to glow like that? See, these guys lucked out, man. They got like the hottest girls around.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that fucking driver chick in this movie.
Yeah, she's hot. That's exactly my type. I got some smokes, bitch.
Sonya Blade. Is that Sonya?
I'm not sure. I'll look it up.
She could use some jaw shaving though.
Let's go and check out the IMDb real quick. That's Allie Larter. She's in Final Destination movies.
Oh, yep.
Something's about to happen.
Why would they just keep allowing these things to pile up?
Because they don't care about what happens up there.
That's
and they think
literally-
their chain link fence will protect
Well, yeah,
them.
right?
The worst
Which
thing you could
works
do.
up until you have like 100,000 bodies pressing against it, and then it ain't gonna work anymore.
So the worst thing you could do is to allow the zombies to stack up, because a zombie is not dangerous.
Yeah, like I said, there should be people up there with sharp spears jabbing at the heads.
And bulldozers. Gotta keep it
Well,
clear.
you could work because unless you had a lot of people to do it, you probably wouldn't be able to keep it completely clear. It'd be more keep the numbers down.
Or why wouldn't they have a perimeter and then an inside perimeter?
I also remember Kmart.
With our
She
multiple, Milla Jovovich wives stuck underground forever.
Oh no, whatever will we
It's
do?
time to go back. It's like, no, I'm going to stay here.
You guys go ahead.
Yeah. We'll just make more Jovoviches to take your
I'll make
place.
more of these 28-year-old Milla Jovoviches.
I'd probably skew a little younger.
So do you think they're like holding her until she gets to that age? Do they just have a bunch of them that are already that age? Do they age
They
faster?
probably no. You clone it, right? And it starts off as a little embryo, and you work your way up, and then you get where you want, and then you stop. Inject it with memories, and then straight to the altar.
Do you still have to grow them
Yes.
at, regular human lifespan?
No, of course not. That doesn't make sense.
So they're just born 28 or 38 or however old.
Well,
she is.
you pop them out of the little grow mechanism or whatever when you want them to stop. Like I said, probably more like 20-ish, 21 maybe, 19 maybe. right around that area.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. 2021, that part of the golden years. Somewhere in there. And then you pop them out of the machine once they've grown to the age that you want at a speeded rate or whatever.
That the evil scientist who played Jorah Mormont in Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Why did that zoom in? Like that's the like cheapest. Like I know what red dot sight that is. It's like a Walther something or other, MRS or some shit like that. It's the kind of red dot sight that goes on crossbows and air rifles.
Okay.
It's got no magnification.
Yeah, it's
a red
not
dot.
no zoom at all.
It's a red dot. It's a shitty red dot. So
That smells like apricot.
Thank you. I'm using a new face scrub.
Well, it is delightful, Jake. Delightful.
Yeah, I got a pretty good regimen. I should probably do that like the proper way. Skincare.
She got her own clothing company to make these clothes, so you could buy like copies of them.
In advertisement.
This hobo chic look she's got going.
I like that she's still wearing short shorts.
You gotta be mobile.
Short shorts, no bra. She knows her audience.
Weird duster.
I don't know. That looks comfortable.
I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm just saying it's a weird duster.
It is weird. It's like a hoodie duster.
Yeah.
well, I think the hoodie's a scarf, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like she's wearing. It looks like there's both actually.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I couldn't tell. I thought it was one.
because you see like the stuff at the back. Well, close it. Come on. Oh yeah, because this person believed there was salvation and a way out. That's why they hung
This
themselves.
is pretty close. Not too
Oh.
far away. Or maybe Stevie hung her.
Yeah, right.
I
It's
mean,
better this way.
he was obviously a gas station attendant.
One of them said down, but it was pointing like horizontally.
I've never learned to read.
Is that the little village from Popeye?
Look at all the pictures.
Something kind of funny about these almost remind me of like where video games where you make the next part 2, you don't give a flying fuck about the other ones.
Okay.
Maybe depending on the person making the game. They don't normally do that with movies, right? But these they do. They're just like, fuck whatever happened in part 1 and 2. We're just gonna do our own thing.
This one's out of nowhere too. Some dune seas. What are they like in Australia?
But I mean,
It's
at
Mad
least
Max.
is the group of survivors grown to.
Yeah, that's weird too. So is this like a decade later after the seas have dried up? They drove to Alaska? No, Australia? Which isn't real, by the way.
Does it ever say how long it's been since the first one?
It's 28 days.
I need to rewatch the beginning and pay more attention.
In this movie? No, there's no way they
Yeah,
said.
don't do that to yourself.
We should, after we're done, we should rewatch the whole thing. How have they not rebooted this yet? This seems ripe for a reboot.
If I remember right, someone was mocking it because each and every one of these actually made like a really good amount of money.
I'm not surprised. They're bad movies, but they're entertaining movies.
Yeah.
Like,
They give people exactly what they want,
Yeah.
in effect.
That's why you get such
Zombies,
high user ratings.
explosions.
yeah, and that's why
Hot
it's just, like,
chicks.
panned by
Hot
critics
chicks.
because it's like they're not making art; they're making entertainment.
Yeah, and critics are all up their own ass instead of objectively judging it by how well the movie's put together.
But they'll rip apart Starship Troopers.
Yeah, my metrics are totally different. Totally. Oh, you should come back by one of these days. We need to do our mid-season roundtable. You can discuss how you rate your movies. They're pretty fun.
We need to rate movies.
We just haven't spent any time in the garage. Or I'm sorry, the game room.
It's gonna take like 30 minutes to get through all the movies.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have
It's
like
gonna take
100
a
fucking
while.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably break it up.
And I remember a lot of hard. Oh man, it's gonna fuck my system so bad.
We'll see. It'll be fine. It's just too hot. is the
Well, I
problem.
get-
No, it's gonna fuck with Dan's system because the movies are so far removed right now.
Yeah.
But it's within the last few months. I mean, so
Yeah.
I didn't watch that years ago.
Well, it's
been a
literally
decade.
June, May was the last time we rated anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to check.
And 2 points goes to how much we had fun.
Oh, how much
talking.
fun you had doing it? See, I don't know, because mine's all gut. It's all this. Okay, here's how I felt.
You can't trust your guts.
It's the only thing you can trust.
That's why,
No,
like,
they're full of shit.
in my system, that's why fucking. What was it? Pretty Woman is so fucking highly rated.
Yeah.
Well, that actually was pretty highly rated across the board.
Yeah.
That movie was well put together.
I was honestly surprised.
Yeah, Nick, we really liked Pretty Woman. It was funny as shit.
Yeah, I mean, let's not get over the moon for it, but for what it was, it definitely rated a lot higher,
Yeah.
I think, than anybody expected.
So many
Yeah.
hooker
Yeah,
jokes.
Oh shit, they're not pulling punches with that. She's talking about sucking cock and shit. Fucking 10 minutes in.
It had good trivia, so that was fun to read from.
They're right in the nuts. Quit shooting in the nuts.
And you shoot him in the leg and he'll fall, which is what he did.
That's okay, so he's a structural integrity kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's in the mirror. She's behind you. You idiot. It's like, he literally doesn't understand spatial awareness. That's crazy. Oh, biting his nips.
Ah, she bit my fucking nipple off. Bit my goddamn nipple.
You're not Milla Jovovich. It's not an easy target. What had happened?
So the trench coat kind of makes sense. Maybe not exactly for the environment, but
That
ain't
ass.
nobody biting through a trench coat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You get a lot of pretty girls, any kind you like. They got a redhead, black one, a blonde, a lesbian. It's perfect. This thing bit my fucking nipple.
Don't tell her that. She'll kill him.
It's Nurse Betty, apparently.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. You get bit, you get a blood and a scratch, you're just fucking done. It's like everybody's already going to die a horrific death. Just make them turn into zombies whenever they die. He takes some
Keep pitching this
antibiotics, it'd be
idea.
great.
It's a stupid idea.
It's not a stupid idea.
That's why no movies have ever done it.
They're just pussies as well. I like it when they look at me. It's like Dark Crystal. Just suck the life out of it.
That was disappointing, that Dark Crystal TV show. I've tried watching it multiple times. I can't get past the third episode.
I watched the first few. I guess that's pretty funny. Because that was
few.
like the first few. This is like that Day of the Dead or whatever, the one where they're underground.
Yeah, they say it's a direct reference.
Oh, okay.
I always thought the zombie in that was named Bud,
I think
but it's apparently Bub,
oh.
according to the trivia. Which should always be taken with a grain of salt. I keep on.
They're getting awfully close to this thing. He already looks a bit sketchy before he was a zombie.
Oh, yeah. All those marks on his face, that's not for being a zombie.
He's got like weird face tattoos and stuff.
That YouTube video where the girl gets really upset when everything fits in the square. It's basically that.
He could have let him get away.
So you can tell he's mean.
Should have chained him down better, huh? I guess he made it super strong somehow, as well as just being a regular zombie.
It's smarter
The
than a
serum.
normal zombie.
He took something from it.
No, he was injecting it with something.
No, because the tube was filling up.
A different color was going in.
So it's like he pulled blue and green or whatever.
Well, because it was clear, and then he filled it full of blue.
I thought there was a helix and it was 2 different colors.
One of
Yeah,
them never
It
changed.
absolutely was. There were 2 different. The thing was the same color, and then another color went into it. Are you colorblind too?
No.
As well as a bad sandwich eater?
Yeah.
hey. I actually might be colorblind with certain shades of blue. Because Stephanie keeps making fun of me because I keep saying these shorts are gray, and she keeps saying they're blue.
Both of those were blue.
One of them was green,
Yeah.
and one of them was clear.
They were different shades of blue.
See, I saw a green and a blue. You might be colorblind.
Oh shit! You
I
can't see.
saw a turquoise and a blue. Which turquoise is blue and green. I'm a super seer. As well as a super
Hey, I'm a super seer too. You see how I said it? That makes it so. That's how it works. I'm a super taster too. A lot of people don't know this about
I
me.
just said that. Are you just copying what I'm saying?
You never said super taster. You
I
said
s-
you were a super seer.
As well as a super taster.
No, but you never said the taster part.
That's
'Cause
exactly what I said.
I hopped in and said
We're going to
taster.
have to go to the tapes.
All right, to the tapes. You know, last time we did this, it did not end well.
For you.
Whoa, shit! I didn't think you'd remember.
I like that. Like Milla Jovovich is getting a little old, guys. Let's get Ali Larter up in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got like the hottest girls, a whole group of them.
Well, to be fair, they are in Nevada. There's probably the Bunny Ranch they rescued some of these girls from.
Shit! Imagine what you'd have to pay at the Bunny Ranch for a girl like that. That one probably not that
Thousands.
much.
Fruit salad.
Thousands?
That seems a little excessive, but yeah, probably.
Well, Bunny Ranch is what it is. Everything's regulated.
Closed down because of COVID.
COVID? Ah,
Another one to COVID.
you fucking Trump administration and all these small businesses going under. It's like,
The Bunny Ranch? Damn it!
well, I guess they always joked that it was recession proof, but I guess not. Joke's on them, I guess. Oldest profession my ass. You're never gonna find cigarettes. That's probably the first thing that's gonna get looted.
Oh, yeah.
All the smokers. Well, something obviously knocked that over. What are the chances you're on that channel?
I guarantee you that would be the first thing that would be looted. Guns. Guns would be. I don't know. I would almost say guns and tobacco.
Guns and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
All the junkies getting their shit.
No, I think tobacco over alcohol. It'd be like the third thing.
Alcohol, I guess because it even has a lot of uses.
Yeah.
Disinfectant, fire starter, stuff like that.
Only if it's over 50.
Whatever.
Most booze isn't over 50.
Well, you better go for the 50 or over stuff. This
Everclear.
booze is for drinking.
Everclear, that's where it's at.
Well, I mean, that's probably like an efficient use of space. Get you drunk, a little bit gets you drunk, a little bit starts a fire, a little bit, you know,
A little bit more,
happens.
you're dead.
I've never done it. I've seen somebody take a shot of it.
I tried.
Oof.
I drank a bunch of it in some jungle juice once.
We-
It got fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I bought that bottle.
Motherfucking jungle juice.
That was like my first bottle of booze that I ever bought.
Well, that's a hell of a start.
Well, you get you a lot of bang for your buck.
Well, the kid that I bought it from worked at a grocery store, and he's like, "Hey, I can get you any booze you want. What do you want?" And I was like, "Everclear," and he's like, "Oh shit, yeah." And I'm like, "No,
Should give him a funny accent.
drink it all the time."
Everclear.
Are
See?
you saying, Nick? I'm sorry.
They keep her in a bubble.
It's an artificial womb. And you
Right.
grow her as much as you want, and then you pop her out. Right around probably 18.
This is in.
After 18,
Right after 18, like the day after.
In the first or second movie, that's where you would have saw titty.
All right. Oh, they
Yeah.
never showed titty from the second movie?
Yeah.
That would have been great. She didn't like that, I bet.
No, she specifically said she wasn't going to do another one because
It looks like she's doing a little bunny hop or something.
Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Yeah, hop, my little buddy. Someone pick up her bike?
She is with her mental powers.
What the?
She's an earthbender.
Earth. Water.
Crunch! Ow, my head.
Blam, 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 blam. Well, that was stupid. Now what are you going to do? Also, your bike sucks.
Why is she not more shocked that she did that? Does she do this often?
Every time she sleeps. She could be topless right now.
Yeah. Shit. She's got an unusual build. But I also hate her hair in this fucking movie. That's the worst fucking haircut I've ever seen on her.
I like her with long hair.
Yeah, the short and curly does not work on her.
Yeah. Her head's too small.
Yeah, and it doesn't add like enough.
When she turns sideways and she has like no back, it's just like her neck straight up. Where's the whole back of your lobe? Maybe follow the road?
No, we learned from so many different movies that that's a bad idea.
You just wander out into the wilderness,
Well-
into the desert seas.
No, you do follow the road, but you don't follow the road after.
Yeah, you go in a little bit.
Yeah.
That way you can see people and
Hopefully that's what she's doing,
So
right?
you're in cover, then you
Yeah, see,
go
there's
peek
the
and
road.
verify the road, and go back
Where?
into cover.
Right there.
you know, I just drove through the dune seas.
It's not a thing.
Arrakis?
No, that's I keep making that joke. And I kept doing that with my wife.
She didn't understand.
She didn't get it, yeah. But yeah, the dunes. And you know, Mexico, Arizona, California area.
Oh, when you drove to California.
California. I refuse to take airplane. It gets you too close to the
So
front.
you'd rather drive 1,000 miles?
Yeah, basically. It took like 2 days. But whatever, it was great.
I don't know. Southern Arizona, I heard, is shit.
Yeah, driving through the desert's fun. It all looks exactly the shit.
I think it's Yuma has like a really nice looking swim hole.
We actually
I
stayed in
wish
Yuma.
I could visit.
And I was honestly surprised at how nice the town was.
Nicer
Yeah.
than Phoenix?
No, but for a crappy little border town like Yuma, you would think it would be shitty, like dirty, you know, garbage in the streets kind of thing.
It's a bit of
it
a
was
tourist
actually pretty
destination. It's one of those places where randomly just Japanese people show up in buses.
Well, you know what happens there is they have some sort of right across the border they do a lot of doctor stuff,
Yeah.
dentists and all kinds of things like that. So Yuma is where you go, and then you drive across the border. I forget what's called a Don or something like that, a dune. I forget what it was called, but it's right across the border, and they do a bunch of doctor stuff.
Same as Nogales.
Whoa!
Is it maybe what you're thinking about, Nick? How it's spread to the birds, and you
Yeah.
thought it was 28 days later?
Maybe.
Because I was thinking, I never remembered any movie where the birds got infected, but apparently they do in this one, and then not the rest.
Yeah, this one is a story.
So 28 days later, it's not the birds that get infected. There's crows on a power line eating a human eyeball, and the blood from that eyeball drops in somebody's mouth, and then they get infected
Yeah.
28 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh, they're making it 28 years later.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it been 28 years?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Jesus.
But they said they'll just, produce the movie and let it sit, and then when, it's time, release it.
There you go. Came out the year I was born. That's insane. This is all your fault, you stupid bitch.
And the birds can see, and that's why they're able to land on the wire, and thus they would see you in the vehicles anyway, because they're crows and shit.
Motherfucking crows. There sure is a lot of them.
It's funny, 28 days later, it came out in 2002.
All right.
So if they wanted to do a 28 years later, it would be 2030.
They could just post date it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, it's coming out next year.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
5 years short.
Yeah, they'll just say it's 28 years later just for what have you's effect or whatever.
Right,
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Wait.
They'll say it's the year 2030.
Yeah, dramatic effect or whatever.
Yeah.
You're dead, Nurse Betty. You're dead.
Why are you wasting bullets like that?
Just shooting into.
Instantly wrecked the thing.
They hit a bus so hard that they stopped it. That's like a really, really impressive.
Yeah, buses are big and heavy and incredibly powerful.
Well, they hit a pole.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, I missed that. I
put my
really
money
thought
on
they
the
were
fucking-
like just hit birds.
So many birds and fucking stopped the bus dead.
Yeah. The cat was distracting me with its love.
Fucking cats. That's fine.
What?
They're all in the front of the bus. Don't worry about it. It's like a level from a video game. It just took somebody away. I can hear all the chewing noises.
We're gonna fit that busload of people in that van.
They're gonna try. There's a lot of people in there.
Don't try to breathe.
I thought I saw Helmsworth earlier. Was there just a crow right next to him?
Yeah.
They're leaving that guy. You stupid bitch.
So realistic.
Oh,
Alright.
finally. This would be the thing that would always be manned.
How did she get all dirty?
She got packed up.
Crow's
With
got
blood.
her.
And
Save a bullet for yourself, idiot.
Blam, 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 blam.
Yeah, you have no quickly have it commit suicide if it was being pecked to death. It's like, oh, I'm done, thank you.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
I would have been dead long ago.
Yeah. Oh, zombie birds, huh?
Blam, blam, blam. He's like using her as a shield.
There's a gaming system like D&D, but it's for zombies.
Okay.
And it describes the various levels of zombies and the types of infections. And it basically goes, the zombie infection spreads to bird. Game over. Your team will lose. It's just a matter of time.
When something like this happens, a murder of crows comes at you.
Yes, you're done.
See, that's also again why I like the, if you died from the wounds, okay, you come back a zombie. Everybody who dies becomes a zombie. But if you didn't die outright, and you don't die of, your wounds get infected or whatever.
So they have to earn it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because at this point, I mean, there's a few hundred survivors, a few thousand. There's billions of zombies. You're already pretty fucked. There's no coming back from that. It's just, is everybody dead in a month or a year, At least give them a chance. Geometric, huh?
Something I thought of the other day was we were all watching all the Twisted Metal stuff.
Okay.
We're like surprisingly clean. We don't. There's like I don't think we've cursed or like said anything inappropriate.
Well, it's like a TV show, so you gotta keep it clean.
Geometric ray.
That's what I was laughing at.
That's not the proper word, what she should have said.
Well, you don't know.
She
Maybe
doesn't
it
know.
turns into, it's all like even sides or whatever.
It's cubed.
There you go.
It wouldn't be at a geometric ray.
Because it's like alpha and beta waves, so it's like both equally. But it's not the right term. Usually you would use like exponential rate
Yes.
or something.
exponentially, is grown exponentially would make a whole lot more sense.
You see? I'd have a whole bunch. I'd have like 8 wives.
Paul Anderson is dumb.
Well, they're all
Which
the
is-
same.
You just said good girl. Good girl.
I'd praise her too. I'd be so nice to Milla Jovovich.
Yeah.
You know I love you.
You're all my
pretty.
best wives.
You're so smart. She's like, I don't know, at least bilingual, so that's pretty good.
I don't see how that has any sway, but okay.
I view that as positive.
Well, I actually would probably consider that a negative. I don't want her to be even be close to as smart as me.
Oh, okay. So you'd be like, talk shit to Ukrainian to me.
Right? I don't know Russian. Who put this on me? Blah, 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 blah.
You're prettier in profile. She's pretty weird looking in from the front.
Blah, 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 blah.
Thanks,
They're both
potato
pretty weird
face.
looking from the front. I don't like those eyebrows. I don't like this look she's got going.
The main Alice character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or her.
No,
No.
she's all right. She's what has she got like?
She needs the buccal reduction.
You and your buccal reduction. You don't like a strong jaw?
No.
Look like she'll take a bite out of you.
Huh. That looks like she could
There's a
take a
certain
bite out of a 2x4.
from a certain angle, she's got a good, strong
Jaw?
profile. Yeah. I like that Adam's apple too.
Yeah.
Something about it. It's really doing it for me. You're a really pretty man. Did they just not leave?
Huh? They bury their dead. That's what makes them different. It's from a movie, I can't think of what it is.
I'd still go with like a greaser look. Leather jacket, tight pants.
White t-shirt,
I'd always have my jacket.
pack of
buttoned up.
cigarettes rolled into him,
Probably not a white t-shirt. I like graphic tees.
have a Vespa. Yeah,
Maybe not a Vespa. I probably wouldn't do anything open. I'd probably have an enclosed vehicle.
Like a
Like a-
Pope-mobile type thing.
Driving from the back. No.
With a big glass dome around you.
I don't
Oscar
know.
Mayer Wienermobile.
Probably like a small truck.
Oh, I would
4x4.
like the height on that Wienermobile though.
Yeah, but you get stuck in so much shit. You need something that.
Oh no, a tunnel!
Yeah, that's a good start.
Gonna have to check the height on this
Oh,
one.
we're gonna have to reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens when you get stuck? Stuck in the Wienermobile during the zombie apocalypse?
At least you got hot dogs. There's like a working
Just-
kitchen
oh,
inside the
fucking-
Wienermobile. Yeah.
All the buns are stale, but there's plenty of dogs.
It's too bad this thing doesn't have a refrigerator.
It's got to have a refrigerator. It carries me. Were they dancing? What was that?
Satellite images.
The noise it makes when it takes pictures.
I feel someone taking pictures of me.
Why do you even have a watch?
Hers is so she knows when the satellites are coming around.
Well, then wouldn't she know where it was? Because it
Should've.
shows where it is. Like,
Why would it alert her that the satellite is directly above?
Shit.
Why
Yes.
not-
She had the schedules, not the actual locations. So
Uh,
she knew where they were supposed to be. He changed it because her psionic waves that they were picking up.
how does she this whole time's wearing this stupid head wrap? She can't throw it over her face a little bit. She's got a pretty strong jaw too.
Yeah. They all look better in profile. It's really weird.
She's got that butt head thing going with her teeth. Mouth always open. What's that called? And then her mouth is closed.
Catching flies? Because they're like this.
All the time, yeah. Like that. It's the Dune Seas, I was just there. Who's this guy? I like his sunglasses inside.
He's not even there.
He's like some sort of hologram.
I think.
Is that supposed to be the bad guy, Wexler or whatever his name is?
Yep.
Why?
Their plan is to enslave zombies and make them their own workforce, rather than just the workforce they already had. That was
Not zombies.
is
But you
Well,
have to
they
pay
have to
that
pay 'em.
workforce.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay a zombie.
I like my idea better.
And zombies don't. They already established that zombies don't need to eat.
Oh, he said they could use them for decades.
Yeah, just work at their workstation until they just
Wither away.
die.
like how that just basically breaks like the laws of thermodynamics.
Well, because the zombie virus reanimates dead flesh, right? So even as it's deteriorating, it's also regenerating?
That's still work being done. Work being done takes energy.
Alright, that's fair. I get what you're saying. But it's regenerating.
From
No such thing as
Magic?
free work. Yeah, it's magic.
It's zombies. It's got to be magic.
It's something kind of.
well, zombies doesn't have to be magic.
What are you
Zombies
going to
could be a
28
lot of
days
things.
later, like rage virus or something?
Sure.
That's not really zombies. Zombies are like reanimated dead.
They're not. They're not reanimated dead in the movie World War Z.
World War Z. Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. There's no dead zombies. They're
The ones
all
where they-
living beings.
Where they burn them, and then it's just the hand, and then like the hand's still twitching, even though the whole rest of the body's burnt.
So they never established that they were actually zombies in the movies, but in the World War Z books, they were zombies.
They
had
absolutely
powers.
were. But in the movie, you get the it seems like it's some sort of
They're just-
virus that infects living beings and just turns you into a mindless monster.
They do play that up in the movie, but again, they do have a scene where it's the whole rest of the body's burnt away, and it's just a hand, and the hand by itself with no body is still moving.
Yeah, that's also the one that has a bunch of different writers and all that shit.
I'm just saying.
That's not in.
It's in the movie. It's when he goes and they have that guy locked up and he's pulling out
Pulling
his teeth. One of the cages.
Oh, because remember, me and you know the director's cut, where Leon knows the
Oh,
theatrical.
like the theatrical release.
So
Okay.
that's why me and him
Didn't
were
we do
having.
World War Z?
Yeah, but we couldn't find
Yeah.
the director's cut. We did the
Alright.
theatrical, I
I remember that because we were talking about the timing on the.
believe. Yeah, it's the
One
thing
had
Decker
it.
Shadow.
Or
the
vice
best
versa.
YouTuber,
Maybe he's familiar with the director's cut.
and we did the theatrical.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically was.
But yeah, I do remember that.
That word,
Now that you
yeah.
bring it up. Maybe like an 18-year-old.
Not zombies.
Zombies for sure. I don't like how the virus spreads in that one either. Because that one, it's like you bit, 8 seconds later you're a fucking zombie.
You bit.
You bit?
And you just cut off the extremity that they bite.
Well, see, I don't like that either.
Hope they
Because-
don't bite your face.
no core stuff.
No what?
Core stuff? Nothing in the core of your body?
Nothing on the trunk.
Yeah.
So it's all just appendages or
Oh,
whatever?
my penis!
No!
It's
Let me
shoved in my
die!
stomach.
Let me die. But you'd have to be so quick. You know, like how quickly blood flows through your body? Like you'd have to instantly cut the arm off. See? It's green and gray.
13 seconds.
What, for blood to go through your whole body?
Pretty sure.
Your colorblind theory coming back again.
All
The monitor's gray.
I see is gray. Blue's my favorite color.
But 13 seconds.
That's how long it takes blood to flow through your whole body?
Yeah.
Or is that just what he says in the movie?
So. Actually, I don't know. I was basing that off of if you get your head cut off. You can blink for 13 seconds.
Well, that's
after.
just how much until the blood drains from your head,
Yeah.
and then it stops working or whatever. It's a lot of zombies.
How it made sense in like the one where they all go to the mall or whatever. Like
Yeah.
they're lured there.
Okay.
But why the fuck are they showing up at this random compound?
All the dead Milla Jovoviches. Everybody's trying to get a zombie bride, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a tricky one.
Well, plus once you get some zombies there, the noise of those zombies are going to attract any other zombies
I don't know.
nearby, which will attract any other zombies
But it's still
nearby
just
there.
the middle of the desert.
Yeah, it seems a little excessive.
Like there should just be zombies in the background, maybe, if that's what they want. You kind of think.
Well, there's no zombies out there because they've been attracted to that compound. That's why the desert is empty.
I like the idea of zombies following the sun too. So like every day they're all walking, you know, east in the morning, west at night, or whatever. And then at night they just don't walk because there's not enough light to go in one direction or whatever.
Follow the moon if it's full enough.
If it's full enough, I can see that.
I've also favored the zombies. The moan
Okay.
is just a call to zombies.
All right.
It's attracting any zombie that can hear it. And
That's why it's so low because it travels really far.
That's a lot of sand.
that's why as more zombies congregate, the noise travels further. That's why you end up with those giant masses of millions of zombies in cities and whatnot.
Because they all start doing it and walking in the same direction. And then you don't reach, and it keeps getting
That's why
louder and
when
farther.
you alert a zombie, it attracts more zombies to you.
All right.
Oh, there's New York, New York.
Motherfucking
You
Vegas.
blow it up.
Paris.
Oh.
With the roller coaster.
This isn't even how it's like set up.
No.
Concrete tomato. I don't know the rest of it. I forgot.
Her name's Kmart? All right.
Yeah.
Good.
She was born after the fall.
Looks like she's lost like 10 pounds.
All in the face.
Yeah.
Who? Oh,
The-
yeah, she does look really different.
She looks.
She just has her hair tied back.
Is that a wholly different actress we were
No,
looking
no,
at?
that's like
Her
the young
face
one
is
or whatever.
skinnier.
I think she just has her hair tied back. She's wearing a hat. That's the only difference.
Her face looks skinnier though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure you're not getting her confused with the other blonde?
I don't. Oh, they all look the
So where the fuck are
same.
the zombies?
No, there's only two blondes. There's this chick who's like 16,
Uh-huh.
and we were making fun of her because she had a big face. And
The
then
strong jaw.
there's the other one that's got the big teeth.
She's also got a pretty strong jaw too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but earlier it looked like she could literally like. I don't know.
Maybe reshoots and all her growth went to the jaw.
She got that jaw surgery because everybody was giving her shit.
Oh.
You'd be pretty if you didn't have a fucked up face.
I hear that all the time.
So they abandoned the bus just for no good reason, apparently?
I think the windshield got busted out and it got full of dead crows.
Yeah. The same way, just fix it.
Yeah, bus is good. Storage space, people space, sleeping space, all that stuff.
Yeah, you could just tie some chain link across that same space and it'd be just as good. The fact that anything was just braced solely against the glass and not like those crows weren't just running into a solid chunk of metal.
They had like screening over it. You see how they have like that metal
Yeah.
over the windows? They had that over the windshields too. They busted through it.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
You look awfully zombie infected there, buddy. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
it seems like you'd be a little quicker on that. I don't see why he's fighting it so much too. It's like he knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. You have to warn the other people.
Hey, at the very least, just wander out into the desert and eat one.
Yeah.
Which is probably what you would do.
And if they weren't completely ignoring everything from the previous ones, she should be able to tell that he's
I can sense the T virus.
just by being near.
Yeah, everybody forgot about that.
Because you dropped out a couple of times in the last movie.
She's infected. So is she.
Yeah.
You're really selling that outfit, huh? It's full of zombies. I sense something.
He's got a zombie sense.
Like those helicopters dropped it.
It's full of Milla Jovoviches.
Oh, that'd be great.
That
Flashlights?
doesn't bode well.
More zombie dogs?
Flashlights.
Just start shooting.
Throw a flare in there. Why'd you shoot it in the chest?
Why are any of them shooting him in the chest?
I figured it's just because it's an easy shot. Why are they all like bald janitors? What is happening here?
These are the ones that they've been given the drugs at the.
Okay, the ones they've been doing the experiments on.
They made them stronger and smarter.
For some reason, they're souping up zombies too, on top of whatever else.
Well, souping them up is just to hunt down Alice.
No, because the other one busted out of his chains or whatever. Oh, not the redhead. It's a good thing they added so much sound effects. Drop kick.
Said man yelling, and then she went, ah!
Well, I guess that tells you a lot about that one. How many fucking in there? Jesus Christ.
They're just running right past her.
She's infected. She's got the T virus. Alright, I'm out of bullets.
What? How many were in this crate?
Yeah, at least 200.
A lot.
They've already gotten around him.
Yeah. They're working on the flanking tactics.
I keep shooting him in the chest and it keeps not working.
Why would he lock himself in the truck with the girl when he's
Yeah.
infected? He knows he's infected.
Drive, young child, drive.
Get us out of here.
Even Kmart would have a gun. I don't give a shit if she's a little kid.
Everybody would have a gun.
Yeah.
Very
Why'd they keep
Walking
throwing
Dead
their
or whatever.
guns?
Oh, because it's stupid.
Yeah, see, my whole thing is that if you wanted to be useful, you would have to have a gun.
There you go. It broke right through that armor in the truck so quick. Yeah. It's like it's just ornamental.
They used zip ties or something. They didn't actually.
Yeah. Turns out it's actually really difficult to weld the two different kinds of metal together.
If you don't know what you're doing, welding's actually really hard.
Run, cowgirl!
Where'd that guy come from?
I don't know.
He was just got bit?
But it's like he was stopped, and then like at that scene, they're like, "Okay, run!" And then all of a sudden he's just like,
Yeah, I hate it when they do that in movies.
There's actually a really good movie called Nice Guys where that exact thing happens. Where you can tell the actress is literally standing still, and then you can, tell
Okay,
someone.
now,
to-
yeah, it gets signal.
Yeah.
The night
starts-
scene?
and then she starts to run.
"Is that the night scene when they're running at night?"
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly. I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
You would definitely lose points in that with my rating system. Because those
It's
are,
such a good movie, though.
It's literally just some weird bad editing or directing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly. They probably were supposed to cut one more second out of that scene.
Yeah.
And then it just slipped past, which is always drives me crazy.
I remember one of my favorites was the movie where the kid broke his arm doing something, and he ended up like being able to throw super quick.
I think I remember something
And so he
like
joined
that.
the major leagues. And it's a
Angels
kid.
in the Outfield or something like
No.
that?
No, it's a different one.
Anywho, one of the parts of the movie is like he loses his ability to pitch quick, and somebody hits one of his balls, but you can see somebody toss the ball up in the air. Like at the bottom of the screen, you can see the guy's hand.
Okay.
And even as a kid, I noticed that, and I was like, "Fuck,
You ever seen that movie Goonies? The Goonies?
yeah."
At the end
Flawless.
of the movie, when the dad rips up the contract or whatever for selling his house and then throws it in the air, there's like an air explosion beneath him and all this confetti gets shot in the air, like he rips out the contract and throws it
I
in the
do
air.
remember that because it shows him go like this, and then more
Yeah,
stuff
and then
comes
it just
from.
there's
yeah.
like an explosion on both sides of them, and they put like 500 fucking pieces of paper in the air. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was. I remember that too. I don't think I really noticed it when I was a kid, but I think you pointed that out, or Dan.
Nah,
maybe.
it wasn't me.
It was probably Robert then.
Yeah, he likes ruining stuff like that.
I know.
He's probably the one that pointed it out to me. See,
Right here, Henry Big Boy here.
I like this, right? I mean, as far as like a gun goes, I love one, and I'd probably be super good with it, but reload and everything on that is just so slow.
Yeah. There's no reason they wouldn't all have AR-15s.
Yeah, exactly.
AR-15 style, like, weapons.
This is still going on. These scenes, like when the dogfighting scene or whatever, it was like twice as long as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, this scene
Behind
is
you.
pretty long.
Yeah. The zombie was like laughing.
At least try to take them off. There you go. Plunk. Cowboy, no. JJ, no.
LJ and Carlos. Not Chris Redfield for some fucking reason. Whatever.
If only there was some sort of cure.
Yeah, hydrogen peroxide and some Neosporin.
On an open wound.
Bleach. Drinking lots of bleach.
No, you expose your lungs to sunlight.
So did she do this?
You saying she used her telekinetic gamma beta alpha rays and somehow turned off the
Probably
satellite?
Peter.
Yeah, broke the satellite, or was it just a
Either-
part of the satellite broke?
The cat's wet.
Well, she was fighting it.
It's
So
probably
either
better.
it broke
Where
because
did
it
you
was
get it from?
overstressed from her
Probably
fighting
not.
it, or she broke it specifically.
Uh-oh.
Either way, it's her fault. She did it.
Where's he been for the last hour or
What
so?
happened?
The cat's
What
literally
happened?
wet.
It doesn't bode well.
I mean, I don't.
are
Oh,
you
maybe
doing?
he's just licking himself and he's
Don't
all
touch
fucking
him.
wet.
I still think he was outside somehow. She's going after the satellite.
Blam, blam, blam. Did he fall in a toilet? It's like, oh, fucking cat.
Are they in the tent?
Yeah.
They're just right there?
Yeah.
Sort of a.
Who the fuck knows where I can? Bathroom door's open.
He just jumped up on the toilet seat and dipped his tail and, you know, cool
Yeah,
off a little
everybody
bit.
hates that cat. Just make sure your door's closed. Blam, 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 blam.
Is that even the same girl?
Alaska.
Or you could just go look for the giant, massive zombies out in the middle of the desert. You will have found your location.
That seems like a stupid place to park your helicopter. Uh-oh. All of it. Bite him. It's the end of the world, buddy. Wesker.
Shoot him in the head. The head.
Right?
He already looks infected.
And again, everybody comes back as a zombie. So it doesn't matter how you die. Oh, he got naughty with it. Why so much butt stuff?
That's always so.
I know.
Always shoot him in the head.
Oh, I thought
Once
you
you
were gonna say all this butt stuff.
Once you A, have acknowledged that you're living in a zombie apocalypse, then B, you assume that you always shoot him in the head.
Well, you have to,
Every
right?
day.
Because everybody's
Period.
already infected with the zombie
Well,
virus.
plus-
So whenever you die, you come back as a zombie.
Plus,
no matter
ammo's
what.
scarce. So go for kill shots whenever you can.
It depends on where you're at. It's probably not scarce in this facility.
We've
Because
got
they have a million rounds.
they have apparently have a super fucking fence. So why aren't there a dozen people out there all day, every day? You rotate them. They have shifts, just stabbing them in the head or clubbing them in the head.
Club, club, club. I like your sharp stick idea.
Just through the hole of the fence, just in the head, over and over again, all day.
Flamethrower.
You just need the
Fuel.
fuel. Yeah. Wear and tear.
Stick takes a stick, takes muscle power.
This is we were talking about cloning sticks.
Ooh, what you do?
Okay.
You get those.
Kmart sobbing. That's a really great.
Those things. You pretty much make death rays out of them. It's like a giant magnifying glass.
No.
Okay.
You know what?
Get a bunch of
No.
that stuff and just have it above where the gate
I'm going to
is.
leave it to the
And so
grunts.
anytime you go in there, those things will just be beaming down on you, and eventually you'll catch fire
I'm just going to leave it to the
and
grunts.
salt.
Every grunt, every line trooper at that facility,
Okay.
as part of their duties every day, is responsible to kill 10.
Everyone who doesn't
Dead.
work the cafeteria.
Those aren't the people who work in the cap, are not the line troopers.
Well, you said grunt at first. I'd say grunt to be
No.
more broad.
Well, yeah, so all the line troopers basically,
All right.
and they just have to kill 10 a day. That's it. Doesn't matter how. They just can't use any ammunition, fuel, or any
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah. Right. Manually.
I saw
Figure
that
out how,
post
to, and then
too.
they can figure out how they want to do it. Let the bored
Get
soldiers
creative.
get creative.
It was something like, even if only 1% of the people survived, if the average person could kill 10 zombies a day for 10 days, the zombie apocalypse is now over.
All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
it's a zombie apocalypse. Realistically, unless it was airborne and it infected everybody right from the get go, it would just last as long as it would take to organize and just go hunt them all down.
All right.
That's why Night of the Living Dead's so fucking cool. Because it literally is a night.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and the only people most negatively effective are in the country. Close enough to the country, but near a freeway, so there's still lots of traffic, but like not that many people.
That's the whole story, right? Because it's people kind of
It's
getting
not
off
the
the
same,
freeway.
Yeah.
Why is your tail wet? Get off of me.
I think he was licking himself. He was cleaning himself.
Everybody hates that though. Zombie brar.
Away from me, cat.
So what are they going for, the helicopter? Look at what they have left of their convoy. They're down to a
I
van
don't
and a
think he
Hummer.
wants to start swerving that thing around.
They can just gather up some kills.
Just go straight at it.
You flipped it?
Yep.
Alright, well that seems stupid.
He's not a smart man.
At least he could have driven around a couple of times. Tighter and tighter circles or whatever. I actually came up with a pretty good idea while you guys were going on about your zombie ideas. So what do you think about
Well, you
this?
guys were blathering.
You get one of those giant magnifying glasses, like Robert was saying, and then you put it on like a swivel. On the backside, you get a big tank of water, right? So as it heats up, it'll actually like move the contents inside because it'd be like in like a big spiral, and then so it would just make a line all day as the sun goes by because it would heat up. And as the water moved through the tubes, it would just move the swivel, right? So every day in a line, it would just burn zombies for, however long the sun was going. They use a similar system to track the sun for solar panels. They have these tanks filled with oil, and as they expand, the oil migrates to the other side, and it makes the whole array shift. And you can it follows the sun that way.
I've seen those.
And so you just put something like that on the end of your giant magnifying glass, and it would make a big line of death every day. Well, I guess every day the sun is
Stealing
out.
Robert's idea.
No, I'm actually making it good.
You know what they started doing, which I was kind of surprised that
What's
they
that?
started doing?
Let's hear it.
The CAP, the Central Arizona Project thing, they started building solar panels over the actual
The canal itself
canals.
to stop evaporation and have it generate power.
Yeah, to slow down, I guess, evaporation.
She doesn't need to go. She can make it there on foot.
There's no way she's beating a horde of zombies.
Yeah, but she could outrun a horde of zombies.
Why did that picture show a picture of the jet and not a helicopter?
It's just that thing she found with that person that hung themselves.
The Notebook?
Which is whatever it was.
Is that what that was? I thought that was the dashboard of the helicopter.
No, that's what the picture was. They got the book that's supposed to lead into dry land.
She looks boyish with that fucking haircut sometimes.
And now she found the...
Now she's gonna have a bunch of Jovovich wives.
Bullshit. All those bodies would be naked. The good thing I got my kukri. That standard blade available in 2007 Vegas.
Right, this is a Turkish knife used for dueling.
she had those for a while.
She got them from the rednecks
Yeah.
that literally captured her, handcuffed her, probably
I don't know, but I'm
sexually
saying
assaulted her.
it's weird that they even have them. It's like you have this fucking Maori weapon or some shit.
Turkish dueling knife.
Well, I mean, to be fair, most of the rednecks I've known have been either gun people or knife people or both, and tend to have a bunch of a different type of all types.
I wanted to start doing the haka.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, what if somebody broke into the compound? They'd be like, they would come up on cane knives, bases, swords, all sorts of weird
Cane
shit.
knives is the least of it. It depends on where we're sitting. If we're in the game room, there's a couple of different corners that are just full of different things. One of them's all wood, and one of them's all medieval weapons.
I think I put my sword in my closet.
Axes, maces. I keep a nice gladius next to my station in the game room.
The cane knife.
Cane knife.
It's just kind of.
You mean a Zatoichi blade? Because that's actually in the medieval weapon corner.
I thought that. There's actually a cane knife.
Well, technically that is a cane knife because Zatoichi uses the sword as his blind stick. It just has a sword inside of it.
Like, we know you were yawning when you said that, but you're like, I thought that. To anyone listening?
Next time I'll preface that with, I've got a yawn, and then I'll yawn.
I'm currently yawning. I'm done yawning. Yawning complete.
That's special, Scott. Next time I'll be special, Scott.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys, I'm Special Scott. It's like, I don't know why you sound deaf.
That's why he's special.
We're already going to be canceled.
Canceled before we started. You ever watched that Boy Racer video?
Room. Loving the Goonies and having already referenced it at least once this playthrough, I think we're alright.
Alright.
If you like the Goonies, you're just okay. It's makes it alright.
Yes. I mean, that's what kind of we're referencing.
Is that what that's from?
What?
The Hey You Guys.
Yeah. Do you think that would be considered appropriation now?
Of what?
Because they didn't use a guy that was special to play Sloth.
No, that you don't have to do that. I don't think.
Why?
Be-
Why can't you find somebody that can do it that's actually mentally
Some
disabled?
movies you'd be able to, others you wouldn't be able to because the condition is so rare. Like, you couldn't get a...
You're gonna find a baby that was dropped on its head.
Yeah, you're
and
gonna-
ruined to some freak.
Yeah, you're going to
monster
find
thing?
another Jason Stoltz to play Mask. Or
I'm
whatever.
sitting right next to him.
Like, what? I couldn't have dropped away that many times.
Who ate 1.5 pounds of onion dip? Come on.
You don't even measure onion dip by weight; it's ounces by volume.
That's
Well,
what's weird.
Remember, a square foot contains 7+ gallons.
That's, something about that don't seem right.
Right?
Something
Because like a
happening.
gallon of milk is so efficient.
Yeah, it's almost like
or
a square. It's
inefficient.
almost like a square by itself. A square
Yeah.
foot by itself. I know how big a 5-gallon container is, and that's bigger than a foot by foot.
You would think so.
I would. You're definitely right.
Well, a pint is a pound when it comes to water.
I don't think you got that right.
Yep. 16 ounces of water is 1 pound.
By weight or by volume?
Yes.
Imagine if she's naked right now.
You've never heard that saying, a pint is a pound the world round?
No. Do they use pints all over the world?
Yeah, I thought they were referring to the British currency, the pound.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, like a pint of beer is a pound.
Yeah.
A British pound the world over.
Huh. No.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
don't know.
Google it.
No.
You British Google?
Google it.
Why'd she drop her flashlight?
Again, I don't actually believe what I'm saying.
I don't believe him either.
No, I was worried about my phone.
I'm sure it's
I thought you were looking for it to Google.
No.
I'm like, this is unnecessary.
a pint is a pound the world over. No, but who uses like pounds as a measurement?
So our old recipe for Farmer Brothers used to have mix a pound of mix
Okay.
with a pound of water, and our sales guy actually called the company and he's like, "Why are they saying a pound of water? What's a pound of water?" And the guy's like, "Sir, what are you talking about?" And he was trying to explain the directions, say a pound of water, and I was like, "Pint is a pound the world round." And I walked by him and I kept going. And I come back and he's still talking to the person, trying to get them to answer the question. And the lady finally says like 16 ounces of water. And so he like hangs up and I was like, "I told you, a pound of water."
That's, I don't think you got that right. I'm just going to say it.
Where'd your flashlight go?
She threw it on the ground. There was literally a scene where she just threw it down.
Why?
That's what I was saying. Why would you do that?
Have we done all of our Resident Evils with Nick here?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
That's why we've
That's
been doing the
the thing.
Resident Evils.
Why?
I just
You're
want
supposed to be competent. You just keep doing dumb shit.
I think I saw some nips.
Hello,
we
well,
doing
that
here?
wasn't her. That's not Milla Jovovich picking up her actual biological.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because 16 ounces is how much a pound weighs.
Yes.
So they're saying that 1 pound of water weighs 1 pound.
No, 16 ounces by volume.
Oh, I wasn't actually reading it.
It's weird that we
I
both
was
have
trying
the
to see
same
some
haircut.
Why aren't you naked?
Yeah.
Kiss me.
Mm. I would definitely watch 2 clone Milla Jovoviches.
Yeah, I'd have so many Milla Jovovich wives, and I'd make them do nasty shit.
Every actress who's ever played Joan of Arc, and then just
All right,
go
all
to
right,
town.
I like where you're going.
Yeah.
I like that tomboyish look. See, I'd live in a mansion with all my Jovovich wives.
Some Lily Sobieskis, that one bitch from Bill and Ted.
I'll
That-
take it. She was probably my favorite.
Yeah, she's actually kind of the cutest. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, she's she's banging under that outfit.
Yeah. And it's funny because the other 2 are like super famous, attractive women.
So this is the guy, right? The doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Nemesis.
He's gonna tentacle up this chick for sure.
Jorah Mormont after the stone skin has taken him.
Gonna have to do better than that.
Go for the eyes and the brain.
Yeah, right. Cut your head
That
off.
was easy.
A lot. That looks like a practical effect, right? That's makeup. On the monster guy, not the tentacles.
I was gonna say.
No, not the tentacles. But the monster guy. That's like a dude in a fucking costume.
Okay, I think okay, I'll give you that. It's not the dude. It's like just a big
No,
buff
it's
guy.
not Jorah Mormont. That's what I was saying earlier. No way he's gonna sit there for that long.
Or he has the physique for it.
Oh, that's true. It is a much larger man.
She just hacked a satellite with her brain, but that's what did it.
Oh, they're trying not to show it, but they didn't know where his pants would end up. So there's a big part between the makeup effects and the top of his pants where it's just his bare skin, and it's really obvious. And
He's
I'm
just
not
from the
sure.
waist down. He's didn't change. It's
Yeah.
all upper body.
Do you see the white
Yeah,
line?
the line. Yeah.
In that last scene, it was it was a good 2 inches of just exposed belly.
It's really grunty.
If consensually beating up a Milla Jovovich, I assume she's consenting right now. I don't know. I have trouble reading that sometimes. But,
Consent's a tricky thing.
yeah.
I think I could take her. It's me.
No one wants to become what you are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's that or die or something.
No,
No, just still die. All right.
I would not want to live forever like that.
Okay.
Oh, in so many of the games, there's such monstrous, horrible people turn into things like that. It's so fucking goofy. Ah, psych, psych, triple psych, double psych.
Oh, nice. I got your back. So the Red Queen was just going to kill her or whatever, right? Or she just did the whole thing?
I'm not sure what they intended us to think.
Because I thought she was working with the
She's
computer.
called the White Queen in this movie.
I thought she was working with the computer.
Zatoichi Square.
Every facility has a different one. There's the Red Queen. There's the White Queen.
Yeah, what other color?
The Black Queen.
Oh,
Black
there it is. Racist.
It's like a
motherfucking
solstice moment. She's got big afro puffs and
Oh,
shit.
I'd like to see that one just to make sure. So you think the rats are infected?
That's that's what they're implying. It was originally part of the script that the reason the zombie virus spread so well is rats also got infected,
All right, rats
and then they
birds.
board a ship, and then
So this is the Tokyo branch. This is where Wexler was.
hey, what's up there, Pointy Nips?
I got a clone with me this time.
I think we got time for a Twisted Metal. It's
Okay.
only 8:17 right now. Make out. Make
That'd be-
everything about this movie so great. Come on, do it.
Especially if it was like a de-aged Jovovich.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's like a Resident Evil 1 Jovovich.
Yeah.
It's like a Mom and John
No,
right now.
Go ahead and just make her look like Lulu Dallas.
See, I'm telling you. I think I saw some nips.
I mean, give them time to mature and get trained, and the zombies would be totally fucked.
Mature? No, thank you.
Right?
Be
No,
totally
I want him stupid as hell. And
Oh,
just-
hey, nip.
Yep.
Multiple nips.
That's a ready-built army right there.
Oh, don't worry. Within the first 5 minutes of the next movie, I'm sure they will all still be alive.
Jesus Christ. These fucking movies.
Man, at least we got some nip at the end.
That's true. That's true.
That was rough. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to say my favorite part.
Okay.
Nip at the end.
Finally, no, because I don't. That was not Milla Jovovich, and I don't care to see unfamous women nipple. Thank you.
But it looks
She
like
was super fucking hot, obviously.
Okay.
Larter. I grew to like Arlie Larter's big old teeth and shit. But my favorite part is probably I always like practical effects monster costume at the end. So.
All right. Practical effects, huh?
Yeah. Even some of the zombies, those were practical effects. They
Yeah,
just
there was a
kinda-
lot of that, especially at the
They
beginning.
looked kind of crappy, but that monster guy, I thought that was alright. It looked very Resident Evil new game style of Resident Evil monster.
All right. I'm gonna go the harem of hot chicks in the convoy. You get lucky getting something like that.
Oh yeah, where like almost every woman is just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's like
And then-
supermodel hot.
Yeah.
And then you got some young ones that you're just, biding your time or
yeah.
whatever.
If we did that here, it would be like a bunch of mediocre looking clown chicks.
For New Mexico.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh. You never know what they look like under the makeup though.
I do like that. I like the mystery.
Put the makeup back on.
I like it with the makeup on. All right, what about you? You got a favorite part?
Nick,
You have to pick just one?
The murder of crows.
All right.
Literally the murder of crows. Because they get murdered, the crows. And they
Because
murder.
if you infect crows with like a rage virus or a zombie virus,
Yeah, game
you'd
over.
be pretty murdered.
Not even just crows. What about those little finches or whatever that are literally
Yeah.
everywhere?
Hummingbirds.
They're like sticking in you. Ah, fuck! They're so fast.
They're drinking your blood like nectar. and
Oh,
shit.
that'd be
Like,
great.
"Ugh."
Oh man, yeah, that would be great.
Leon, favorite?
I already told you.
What was it?
The very end of the movie.
Oh, the nips at the end.
The animated nipples.
I'd take it.
I'll take what I get at this point.
There's a show called Ranma One Half.
I don't know. I
Love it.
feel like I played
So
an
many
entire
animated
season
nipples.
of baseball, and that was the Super Bowl right there.
All right. I'm gonna say my second favorite part was the Milla Jovovich product placement for her clothing line.
What?
I said her clothing line.
Oh.
Second favorite. Fuck. Milla Jovovich just being just hot as shit. I love braless Milla Jovovich.
She was really done up makeup wise too. Every time they like zoomed in on her face, you could tell she was like fresh out the chair.
Yeah.
I like that look. This is her traveling through the desert, and she's like full makeup while
Priorities.
sleeping.
What was your second favorite, Nick? Is that
My
what-
second favorite.
If you had to pick a second,
You don't have to.
Gun
All right,
to your head.
If you
So-
were to.
You have to.
My second favorite is actually bad, not good.
let's hear it.
But
Well, it's always an option.
what zombie apocalypse? Why did nobody shoot for the head ever? At all. During the entire movie, I don't think anyone actually shot a zombie in the head.
All right, that's pretty fair.
No, the favorite can be good or bad.
Why?
It's a thing that brought entertainment to you, or you just happen to
Yeah.
enjoy.
I've
So-
been bitching about it.
You got a lot of play out of it. It's
Yeah.
true.
Maybe. Okay. The weird face changing. Shit
Kmart?
could
Yeah.
fight a 2x4.
Kmart being played by two actresses.
Oh,
Possibly.
well, I looked. It only said one. I think she just put a hat on. That was like the only difference.
That's gonna do amazing.
Yeah, right?
Who knew?
Well,
Keep
she,
that on. I like it.
well, she probably had a really small top of the head, so her jaw looked so much bigger.
Hey, maybe we
and
should
then you
get all
put
these clown chicks to wear hats.
they're all notoriously small headed. Stab C head, whatever that means.
What doesn't it mean?
I don't know about this music.
Milla Jovovich picked it.
I feel like the doof should literally just be in everything.
Oh, that'd be great.
Imagine if we had some of that going on right now. You hear the
Is this a
flamethrower?
song about Resident Evil?
Probably.
I hate zombies.
I mean, they're paying you for it. Yeah, looks like it, huh?
This is my new favorite part. Like the virus were too contagious. The words are so deep.
Praturi, Patali, Samiri, Shamali? The fuck was that? I don't understand what a lot of this stuff is supposed to be. 2K conform. Brian. Beard? What is this? Negative People Incorporated. Look at. I'm assuming nobody saw that word. It was like
I wanna
26
see
fucking
this.
letters long.
No, I didn't.
Contagious. There you go. Look how many writers that had. Courtesy of Unknown Studios. You know what? There was no animals harmed in the making of.
Right here. This is where they do it.
Okay, so they
I
didn't
don't
do
see
it.
it.
It's just CJ.
They just beat the shit out of a dog for real.
Maybe.
I forgot the dog scenes. Yeah, that might have just. Well, you don't have.
Wow.
I think that some part of that is connected to like the PETA Kills Animals group. And if you don't have a PETA representative, they say you can't have something.
You can't. Yeah, you can't use it or
And
whatever.
it's like
you
I
don't
want
pay for it. You can't use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you, PETA.
Look at how many Resident Evil. Hang on a second here.
Yeah. Okay.
Which one did we just do? Extinction.
Extinction. Yes.
So, Retribution, Apocalypse. We did Apocalypse.
So Afterlife, Retribution. Then you have the TV series Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. Then you have the animated series of movies.
Degeneration.
That's just one of many.
Come on, let's do it.
All right. Good
So it's
night.
also,
Night.
Bye.